What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As promised, we are back on the water and we're gonna get some big old crappie catches for you guys today. I'm knowing today we're gonna catch some good fish, catch on some trees and brush. We've had the right weather. Weather's cooled off, it was down to low 20s last night, and already today we've been on them. So let's go catch some more of these crappie. You guys stay tuned and see how many more of these we can catch. Alright guys, so all I'm doing here to try and scan for these crappie is I've got my side scan, down scan, and my charts going. And I'm just trying to follow these contour lines here. Like these hug the bluffs, these bluff walls. And I'm just kind of looking for anything. Like we got good shad here, bunch of shad, most shad I've seen. I scanned all the other side, no, like just little small patches of shad. But here we've got a bunch, all those big clouds. That's all shad, so I mean, that's a good sign. Where there's bait fish, there should be predatory fish, and we're trying to find crappie, which is a predatory fish. As long as we find a tree or some brush or something. Hey, look at that right there. Look at that tree. That sucker is loaded. All right, so the good thing about these Lawrence grass is you can go back on your history where you just scanned, and that's what we're gonna find right there. I've already put a waypoint on it, but there's a tree there. And I was just talking about how it looked good with all that shad right there. And sure enough, we found one tree on this bluff wall, and it is absolutely loaded with crappie, if you can see that right there. So I've got a waypoint put on there at the base of that tree, and we're gonna see what kind of fish is holding there. There's one finally. Reeled down the edge of that. Looky there. Pretty black crappie. All these fish are always in weird spots now. Another one. Something's going on my reel. I can get him in though still. Always big ones. Oh yeah. So again, what we've got over here, we've got this wave break, and what I found is on that side of this creek, there's not any shad. So I scanned that whole edge, came over here, and right here at the mouth of this creek, shad everywhere. So I was actually just coming down this to get back on this bluff bank and start scanning my way out. And just so happens underneath this wave break, there's a tree still growing from the bottom. Not one somebody sunk, but one that's still growing, and it's loaded with fish. And all I'm doing is taking if I had a rotor iron, it'd probably work, taking this 1/8 ounce jig head. We're gonna break out the new color now. We're gonna break out this purple monkey. I called it purple mist in the video last week. This purple monkey. All I'm doing is just casting it over there right past where they're at, letting it sink 5 or so seconds. And then once I reel it by there, they come out and eat it. And with this new trolling motor I've got spot lock, so I'm able to spot lock my boat into the wind this way. Stand off the back and fish for these fish. I don't risk spooking them, don't have the trolling motor pushing water into them. They don't even know I'm here. One by one, they're just getting picked out. Short little pitch, about 5 seconds or so. Just a slow reel. One. Get it on the fall. Good fish. Look at that one. Look at that one. All black crappie so far. Hooked right where you want them to be. Pops right out. There you go.
Alright, he's on the phone right now. I'll see what he wants to do.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Oh, that's a good one. Look at that one. Oh, in the boat. It just takes time. It takes time on the water, driving around, looking for fish. You can catch them. So the conditions we've got today, we got a south wind, probably 10 to 15, I would say. Cold front came through the last couple days. The air temp's probably around 40 degrees now, started in the 20s. We've got water temp in the upper 40s, so that's down from how it was. It was in the 50s last week. We're fishing the river end of this lake, so we got a little bit more stained water. Just trying to find some stuff. Seems to be if you can find the shad, I found the fish. As long as you find the shad and you find some structure, you can find some fish. So that's what we're doing now. We're gonna go scan this creek edge and see if we can't find any more standing timber or sunken brush piles that these fish may be holding on. So let's see if we can find some more. There's quite a few fish right here, folks. Let's see if we can't capitalize on them. Just found a random tree out here. Looks like it's got quite a few crappie on it. We started seeing a little bit of shad. Let's be able to get my boat on it now. Oh yeah, there's some fish there. For sure. Hard to hold position with the wind. There we go. Like a giant one, but oh, that's a good one. Good one. Old black nose off this tree. So that bird may have spooked him. As you can see, we're out here towards the mouth of this creek, and sure enough, that's where we found them. Now we've got this stupid bird chasing my fish off. Fish have been liking this Bobby Garland slab slayer, so we're gonna keep throwing it till they tell us otherwise, huh? That's the way it should be. Throw a bait that works until you're informed otherwise. So kind of the game plan that's been working so far today has been idling the mouths of these creeks and pockets and finding whatever structures out there. The shad tend to be hanging on the outside edges of these creeks and pockets. They're not back in it, not midways. The biggest majority of the fish are at the mouths, and so far that's where the crappie have been as well. So I'm kind of just taking my graph, and I'll kind of show you here. So like the mouths here, that's a mouth of a creek, mark some brush. Mouth there, mark some brush. I've just kind of been idling these mouths. So I'll head here, idle that mouth, that mouth, that mouth. Just find the brush in those spots. And that's where I've been finding my fish. So try to utilize that in the next few weeks until this water temperature really starts to plummet and we get those really cold temperatures. The fish aren't pulling out to the channel yet. They're still staying in the shallower water in the mouths of these creeks and pockets. So it may be different depending on how far north or south you are, but here in the central US, that's kind of what the crappies tend to be doing right now. So give that a shot next time you're out in the water. Yeah, so I'm starting to figure out that the way these fish are positioned, they're positioned on towards the bottom. They're not good crappie. You got to find the ones that's kind of suspended up. Those are your better fish. So we're gonna go out here to the ones that was in the tops of the tree. And I about guarantee you there'll be some good ones. There he is. Like a decent fish. Oh yeah, that's a decent crappie there. Catching fish out of treetops. I've got enough fish. I'm gonna just let these guys go. But fun stuff. Kind of patterned out. They're just kind of hanging out in the treetops, the mouths of these creeks. There he is. That's a decent one there too. Oh, it's a big one. I just got a big old mouth on her. Big old white crappie. Big old head on that dude. Look at the mouth. Gosh, dang, look at the freaking mouth on that. It's just not very big. If it was a black crappie, maybe a different story. Being it's white. Probably a 14-incher. Alright, let's get a measurement on this fish right here. Let's just see. Inches. Big old 15-inch white crappie. Already caught our mess and we're releasing. There it goes. I think that may just about wrap it up for me. Getting kind of chilly. Caught a bunch of fish.